Willie D Live.
So the Biden presidency has been a joke. Once again, nothing happens. So that's just my take. I'm gonna base the expectations I have for her presidency based upon her vice presidency. And as a vice president, she has been non-existent.
Well, if you look at history, vice presidents are historically non-existent. I mean, they're there to bounce ideas off of, for the president. They really are subordinates. They really don't do a lot. A lot of time when you bring a vice president on board, you bring that vice president on board to help you win the White House more. So this is why they will strategically go out and find certain people who are not necessarily like them, but share a lot of commonalities, because that person can bring a different perspective or a different audience, to their platform and to their campaign, and ultimately help them and bring those people to the polls, and ultimately help them get into office.
Well,
I mean,
well, let me just say this, right?
But
All that's good. All that's good. Yeah. However, our people don't have any type of an understanding of political science. So the perception of Kamala Harris being a vice president adds a power position in the minds of Black people, especially Black women. So the power that Kamala has as a vice president is not in the power of the vice presidency, but in the perception that she has held in the eyes of Black women here in America. And that perception can be leveraged to build things and institutions that can benefit us as a people here in America. So she can leverage her perception that she has as a vice president in the eyes of Black women and start to build institutions, companies, and et cetera, et cetera. Those things were not built. So I don't think that she even leveraged her vice presidency how it should have been leveraged, how it could have been leveraged to impact change in our community. Now, what the issue I have is, this is what lets me know a good president is not a Republican or a Democrat. A good president is an American. And what we have not seen in a long time is an American president. We've seen a Republican president. We've seen a Democrat president. We don't need a Republican president. We don't need a Democrat president. America does not need a party president. America needs an American president, right? And that leader is for the people and not for the party. And the problem is, when you have a Democratic president or Republican president, their policies, their executive orders are tailored to the interests of the party and not the people. And what I had hoped to hear from Kamala and what I had hoped to hear from Donald Trump is an advocacy for an American president, not a Republican president, not a Democratic president. It shouldn't have been red or blue. It should have been red, white, and blue.